God, what in the world is this title? Caillou steals Boris' AK-47, then shoots Rosie, and then there's a punishment day. This is perhaps the most outrageous... this is one of the most outrageous titles that I've seen, and it's made by none other than Samster5677, a Go-Animator or Beyonder notorious. One of the most notorious ones ever. So, I don't have good hopes for this video. Anyways, enjoy. Caillou gets grounded. Caillou, oh my god, Caillou just squashed Boris like that. It's been a while since I reviewed a Go-Animate video. I think the last one was like almost 2 years ago, so that's a cool revisit, I guess. Caillou just gets grounded.
Caillou, I am going to the store to use my 100% off discount coupon. Don't do anything bad while I'm gone or you will be assaulted when I get home.
If it's one...
Oh my god! Why is Boris so freaking evil all of a sudden? Boris just assaulted Caillou. Boris wants to assault Caillou. He kind of means it actually because, you know, Boris is a very abusive parent to Caillou, and Caillou is such a troublemaker in basically every single one of these videos.
100% off. Can you get me a PS5 while you're there?
No, you don't deserve anything because you're bald, and I'm not even going to a store that sells PS5.
Caillou doesn't deserve anything because he's bald. Yes, discrimination to bald people is a thing in Go-Animate. Discrimination towards bald people is a thing in Go-Animate, apparently.
I'm just going to the drugstore to pick up some heroin.
Fine then, wait.
Heroin? Oh my gosh. This is just sending an extremely horrible message. Heroin is a literal freaking drug.
You're going to the drugstore for actual illegal drugs.
Yeah, I was just driving one day and I went past a store that said drugs. I can't believe I was organizing all these shady secret deals to get my fix when I could have just been going to a store this whole time.
Boris is as terrible of a person as Caillou is. Boris is probably an even worse person, because although Caillou is a troublemaker who probably crossed the moral event horizon a bajillion times, Boris would probably cross the moral event horizon even more because of his abusive tactics and his abuse towards Caillou.
That's not for, you're so right. I can't believe
and just
you
going way too far with
that.
punishment.
I know, right? Anyways, see ya. You whiny, bald, worthless, failed abortion.
That idiot actually thinks a pharmacy is going to sell him illegal recreational drugs. I'm going to have to go over there in a bit and see this for myself. But first, I think I'm going to call Dora and roast the frick out of Rosie for fun.
What are you doing, Caillou?
You know, coming from Rosie, that's pretty low, because when you look at her and when you see the mind is weak. I don't see it. I don't get it. I never understood. How does she even get on television? We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out. I actually think they ought to look at her whole life and see where she's coming from, because
voice?
I think she's got some...
Wait, where? Wait, when was this video made? Requested by Moted Dresser 3. June 2023. Okay. That is a time where AI stuff is quite advanced, actually. AI voices, just mimicking real-life voices.
Very deep-seated problems. Perhaps it should be...
Is it Donald Trump?
Rosie that goes to rehab. Rosie is a loser.
That Go-Animate suspense, man. It just brings back so many memories. Albeit a lot of bad ones, actually.
Caillou, is everything okay? I just heard that horribly overused sound effect.
Ugh, Rosie heard me and she's probably gonna tell her parents now. Gotta go.
Well, darn it. Good luck avoiding a punishment day.
Thanks.
Was the Dora on the phone?
Yes.
Why the frick were you insulting me to Dora, you bald idiot?
Oh, well, the weirdest thing happened. I was just talking to Dora about what horrible, atrocious act we were going to commit next, and all of a sudden Donald Trump possessed my body and said all that about you. So in other words, kindly f*** off, you red-headed sack of because it wasn't
Oh my god, this is definitely not child-friendly. Caillou just swearing in a grounded video.
me.
That's BS. You just insulted me again, for frick's sake.
Oh, please, for the love of God, just don't tell our parents. I've already had enough punishment days lately.
Don't worry, I won't.
Holy crap, yes, let's go, let's go. No punishment day for me. Well, time to go watch my dad embarrass himself.
Here's all of your heroin, sir.
Thanks. Oh, I'm just curious.
No wonder why Boris is so amused to Caillou. He just goes for the heroin. He just takes every single drug he could find.
Why is the 100% off coupon in the shape of a gun?
I
Don't do
know.
drugs, kids.
It just is.
Okay then. Well, have a nice day. Caillou, what the heck are you doing here?
Oh, my mom. Trying to watch you get humiliated for thinking a pharmacy sells heroin.
This isn't a pharmacy, you freaking idiot. If it was, it would say so. I actually got my heroin. And for trying to laugh at my expense, you are grounded for life. Let's go home now.
Grounded for life, huh? Gosh, Caillou is literally just can't really take a break here. He just peeked in. He's just a stalker. He's just gosh. You just ground him for like a week or something. That would be much more reasonable. But you know, just grounded for life apparently.
Now.
What? Time to go to my room and probably sneak out 5 seconds later to do something bad.
Holy
Just came up here and it was like this one.
Yeah, I absolutely annihilated his room because he was roasting me earlier.
Rosie, you absolute piece of crap.
Wait, you were insulting Rosie?
Is Boris trying to justify Caillou's room being destroyed? Oh my god.
Caillou, how dare you roast Rosie? That's it. I told you not to do anything bad while I was gone or you would be assaulted. So that's what's gonna happen. Follow me to the tool shed.
Dad, whatever you're gonna do, just don't do it.
No, you had the choice to avoid this, but you opted to get assaulted anyway. Your punishment is, we'd whack her to the face.
Oh my gosh! This video, like every other grounded video, just sending a horrible message to every single parent that wants to watch this video. It's just complete and utter doo-doo. And just laughing at Caillou's presumably mutilated corpse.
Boris, come look what I did to Caillou.
Oh my god, Boris is horrible. What the hell? Bro.
Dad, what the heck is wrong with you? I just bled out and died from that.
Wimp, a weed whacker shouldn't be able to kill you. And by the way, you're still grounded for life. So go to your room or I'll do it again.
Screw you, idiot. What the heck? This is the most unfair thing I have ever experienced. Rosie destroys my room, and I get assaulted for it? God, that stupid piece of crap needs to get what she deserves.
Well, Rosie, I just tore up Caillou's face with the weed whacker. You should have seen him after.
Ha ha, nice. You should use your AK-47 on him the next time he misbehaves.
Rosie,
What?
you just sealed your own fate.
What? What is this conversation? This is America.
Without even knowing it. Hey,
Go animate America.
Dad, I just heard somebody set fire to Chuck E. Cheese's. You should go there and watch it burn for fun.
Of course. Oh no.
Lol, what an idiot.
Oh my god, how did Boris even believe in such freaking troublemaker thing? Gosh. when I get to behavior chart day videos, this is the freaking same format. I'm just gonna review on one of them, and it's just.
Hey Rosie, there's something cool in the barrel of this gun that I want to show you.
Really? Let me see.
Here, just look.
Oh God.
Oh my God, Rosie, what happened?
Oh
I
my
assaulted more than a
God.
K-47 and
What
I'm
in the
freaking
world
dying.
is
Help.
this? I have no.
That bald idiot. I'm calling Boris and we're giving him a punishment day.
Call 911 first. I don't know how much longer I can hold on.
Sorry, Rosie, but ain't nobody got time to call an ambulance when Caillou needs to get punished.
Oh my God, Doris. You're such a terrible parent as well. You're such a terrible mother for freaking potentially letting Rosie die like that. Oh no. What even is this go animate logic? Samster5677's videos are absolutely notorious. This is probably one of the worst examples of this.
Guess what Caillou
Notoriety.
just did?
What? How dare that piece of crap do such a thing? He lied to me about Chuck E. Cheese's being burnt down too. God, I'm so angry I can't even see straight.
Hey, what the hell, man? You just hit me.
You're grounded.
What?
What?
Grounded.
Boris just grounded a random dude, and the dude actually got grounded. This dude actually acted like he was grounded in GoAnimate.
What?
Alright, let's go punish that bald POS.
Let you screw that piece of crap, Rosie. I hope she's dead now.
What is
How freaking dare you assault Rosie with my AK-47?
That's it. Today is punishment day.
Let's get started with the punishments.
I'm assuming everything is just going to be absolute Bolshevik, and it's going to be another one of those generic, super abusive punishment day videos that are literally mean-spirited and just showcase people's blind hatred towards certain characters, like Caillou, for example. Just these quote-unquote baby show characters, they just literally can't catch a break, Not only Caillou, which is probably the most egregious example, but there's also Dora the Explorer, of course, is the second one. There's Little Bill, there's Mike the Knight, Treefoo Tom, Bob the Builder, and then there's a bear in the big blue house for whatever reason, a literal freaking gigantic bear getting grounded, as well as Barney the Dinosaur and a bunch of others.
First punishment, watching seasons 1 through 6 of 1000 Ways to Die.
What the heck?
I'm assuming it's every segment of this punishment day video is just another example of absolute BS and sending people. Okay. Wow, bulldozing Caillou's freaking home. Without bulldozing the other parts.
Well, idiots, you really screwed yourselves over with that last one. Now if you want to ground me, I'll have nowhere to go.
Oh, you've got somewhere to go, alright.
Oh yeah? And where would that be? Really? Minecraft. Oh well, at least it's kinda like getting to play video games forever.
GoAnimate logic sending Caillou to Minecraft for the last punishment. Nothing quite like this absolute masterpiece of a punishment day video, just sending Caillou to the worst things possible, just making Caillou face the absolute worst things everybody could imagine, anyone could imagine, really. It's just another punishment day video, but one that is extremely blatant and notorious and everything. I don't have anything to say about this video. It's just complete and utter crap. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you.